Hello, my friends. I am John Laspina, the Carnivore teacher, and I want to discuss holidays, the sugar holidays. Think about it. Let's start with January. What do we have in January that is a sugar holiday? Well, it's New Year's Day. We just had New Year's Eve, people party, and there's often a lot of carbohydrates, sugar, and alcohol. Okay? And then what's the next holiday after January? We have Valentine's Day, February 14th, right? And what is Valentine's Day? It's a holiday full of roses and carnations, and of course, you know what I'm going to say, lots of chocolate and sugar. There's a chemical in chocolate called theobromine, very similar to caffeine. There's also some caffeine in chocolate, and it makes you feel like you're in love and good, and that's how chocolate got associated with Valentine's Day. What's after Valentine's Day? We have, I believe, St. Patrick's Day. Is there a lot of sugar in that holiday? I don't think so. I think there's more beer, right, for Irish and drinking. But what's in beer? Beer is liquid bread. Bread is a starch. Starch is a long chain of glucose molecules that break down into sugar. So, and I'm sure there's a lot of delicious eating at St. Patrick's Day that probably includes a lot of carbs and sugar as well. What comes after St. Patrick's Day? Let's see. March, April, May. We've got Memorial Day, and then we have the summer. And I don't think we have too much in the summer. These are the months that are not so full of sugar, I guess. June, July, August, you have Labor Day, and then we have Halloween. Big sugar holiday, Halloween. Halloween originally started, people would go to other people's doors, and it was to ask for a trick or they give you a treat. And if you didn't give the kids a treat, they might trick you. They might soap your windows and toilet paper your trees. So originally, and there's a lot of other history behind this. I'm not going to go into it. I used to teach this to my kids. But originally, the way it came down to it, the way it is today, we got into giving the children treats to kind of bribe them to not do vandalism to our houses. Where I grew up, we had Mischief Night was the night before Halloween. So a lot of different states and countries actually have different forms of Halloween. Ours, of course, is attached to lots of sugary candy. All right, what's after Halloween? We have Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a wonderful holiday. It's my favorite holiday because it's not focused on commercialization of lots of gift giving. It's just family and gathering and giving thanks for all that we have and all that we're grateful for, right? And we share a common meal. And that meal can be a turkey, or a ham, or a prime rib, or anything real healthy. It doesn't have to be full of carbohydrates, but of course, it often is. There's a lot of desserts. There's a lot of potatoes and stuffing, right? So what's after Thanksgiving? Christmas. Lots and lots and lots of candy. You see the Hershey's Kiss commercial where they're jingling the bells. They've been going on for about a decade. I get sick of that commercial. Lots of chocolate and candy and treats for Christmas from Santa, right? Now, I don't know that much about Judaism, but Hanukkah, there are treats. I know that Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, there's breaking of fasts and enjoying honey and apples and there's sugar in a lot of religions and a lot of holidays. I know that Muslims fast for the month of Ramadan, which means they don't eat during the daylight hours. They eat at night and they fast for 30 days and then there's a celebration with a lot of food. There's always sugary food related to holidays in a lot of different religions. Chinese New Year. There's so many religions and there's so many sugary foods in our American holidays. I live in the United States of America. So going carnivore, or if you're keto or ketovore, we have to work around all these holidays. And I have found it easy to not indulge in candy and sweets, which is my major addiction. I am a sugar addict, period. Hard stop. So I know that if I have one taste of sugar, I'm hooked. And I will bargain with myself, talk to myself to get at more sugar in the future. So I know not to have one. I'm 100% abstainer, or else I fall. And then I And it takes me forever to get back. So what do? I look at sugar in the stores when I'm walking in the grocery store and I see all the impulse items of all the candy, and I go through the bakery section to get to the meat section, and there's all the breads and the cookies and the cakes, and it's just like all over the place. I walk by all of that in the same way that I walk by the cigarettes, the tobacco products, the vape products. I don't indulge in that. Other people do. I don't. So in my mind, carbohydrates and sugar, I put them in the same category. I do not indulge. So I walk through that bakery section. I almost put my head up in the air. I see the stuff until I get to the meat section. Then I work my way around the edges of the grocery store and buy all my products. I don't even go up the produce section anymore because I'm a carnivore, right? I used to go up there and get some fruits and vegetables. I don't do that anymore. So I stop at the eggs and I go up the aisle where the paper, the trash bags and the paper towels are, and I go right to the checkout. Shopping's so easy now. I walk in, I go to the meat department, I get fish and meat, and I go to dairy and eggs, and then I walk out. It's so simple. And I don't look and I don't focus and fixate on any of the carbohydrates and sugar. And I'm in and out, and I'm not spending money on all those products. I'm putting my money in the nutrition of my soul, of my body, of my mind and my emotions. I'm putting my money in the meat, in the eggs, in the fish. It's beef, lamb, pork, poultry, fish, and eggs are my staples. And I'm really happy with it. So when the holidays roll around, ladies and gentlemen, find what works for you in ignoring the sugar. Find what works for you in bypassing all of that. If you're at a party and it's there, don't sit in front of it and stare at it. Move your body and go sit over there at the couch by the coffee table where there isn't a bunch of candy and sugar. Okay? Don't make it hard on yourself. And when people are all holding plates of cake and candy and you're at that party, if they ask you questions, just be confident and say, "Hi, I don't eat sugar. My body doesn't work well. I have an addiction to sugar." Tell them the truth. And then they may actually start a conversation with you, and you can talk to them about your healthy way of eating. If they ostracize you, if they think that you're crazy, that's their problem. It's not your problem. Who cares what they think? You know not eating carbs and sugar is the healthiest thing for your body. And even on a holiday, even on your birthday, me at least, I don't touch anything. I don't have anything on my birthday that's sugar related. If I'm going to treat myself on my birthday, I go out and spend the money on a big ass tomahawk steak. You know, the $65 thing you see in the store that you never buy? That's my birthday present to myself, right? You can still treat yourself. Buy a prime rib if you like. I love prime rib. Get a $95 prime rib. Cook that sucker up. Have a couple meals after that. You don't have to fall into, well, it's my birthday. I should be able to have some birthday cake. No, that's crap. You're eating dog turd, basically. You're eating empty calories. All they do is screw up your pancreas and your fat saving. You're saving your fat in your body when you eat sugar. Stay away from the sugar. Get through the sugar holidays. Ladies and gentlemen, eat well so that you can look and feel well and become the optimized version of yourself. And have a good day.